Hey guys, Aaron here with Phil Love of Tech, bringing you another episode. Today, I'm here to talk to you about the Samsung Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus. Today, VentureBeat released an article by tech journalist Evan Blass, also known as a very prominent leaker of future tech devices and known as an extremely reliable source when it comes to leaking tech information and pictures and details. He gets it right more often than other guys. There have been a lot of different rumors swirling around the S9 and the S9 Plus. What is it gonna have? What is it not gonna have? All this other stuff. And we got some pictures today. This is what this thing is gonna look like. If you look, and you don't even have to look very close, this device looks a lot like the Galaxy S8 and the S8 Plus. I think this is a pretty simple decision by Samsung. We got the design on this correct, except for one thing, and we're gonna get to that in a little bit later. Just hang tight. What you need to know about the Samsung Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus. The base model is going to feature 4 gigs of RAM with 64 gigs of storage. If you want more storage, you have to upgrade to the Galaxy S9 with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. They released their Unpacked postcard or invitation, whatever we're gonna call it. It went out everywhere. It didn't come to my email, but it showed up on my Twitter's feed. Thank you, everybody. Namaste. So I got to take a look at it. Here it is for you guys to go ahead and take a look at. As you can see, we are looking at a launch date of February 25th. That's when they're going to unveil this beautiful monster. February 25th, and then pre-orders are going to roll in, and then you'll be able to take delivery of it later on. That's the way it usually works. The focus of this, as you can see, the camera reimagined with a big giant O for the 9. I don't think that was an accident. I think that O, the circle in the 9 represents a lens, and it also represents an aperture on the lens, which is the focus of this next model. The camera reimagined leads us to believe and come to the conclusion that the biggest upgrade of the 2018 S9 and S9 Plus is the camera. Why is it the camera? What's important about the camera? This is what we have going on. An aperture is the size of the opening that allows light to come in through a lens. We have apertures of all different sizes. Picture this. We have an aperture 2.4. This represents a 2.4 aperture. Now we have an aperture 1.5. It's the hole in the lens that light can come through. Are you following me? Awesome. Bigger the number, the aperture, the smaller the hole. Little the number of the aperture, bigger the hole. I don't know why it was like that when I got here. I'm not trying to change it or even understand it. I'm just reporting it to you. That aperture allows light to go in. That comes into play when you have lighting situations, when you have low light, shooting in the dark, all that stuff comes into play. And that is the big deal about this lens, is it has a function that it changes. A mechanical function where the aperture inside the lens changes. Hence, you only need one lens, which is cool. I don't think we've seen that in a smartphone as of yet. Features of the camera: slow motion, motion detection, and aperture adjustment. This is what is making this a big deal. It adjusts from inside the lens from 2.4 to 1.5. So you get 2 lenses in one. Then you also have another 12 megapixel lens, right? That's most likely like on the S8 or the Note 8, it was the telescopic lens. It was the one that would let you see really far, and it would put it together and put all that software magic. So that's what we had going on there. Ever since Samsung was off launching the S8 and then onto the Note 8, they've been trying really hard to get that fingerprint scanner in the phone. They've been working really hard to do it, and they haven't done it yet. They haven't launched it. The technology exists out there for other devices right now, but they were not able to get it underneath there. So they moved on, and they put the fingerprint sensor on the S8 in the most ridiculous place next to the camera. Then on the Note 8, they moved it over a couple spots and they put it in between the camera, and then at the other end of the cluster, they put the scanner. Still horrible design. Smudge mine up all the time. Now, they still cannot get that fingerprint scanner under the screen, which is okay, but they've repositioned the scanner underneath the cluster of all of the other instruments. What do we have? What are the instruments? We have two lenses now, 2 megapixel, two 12 megapixel lenses. We have a flash, we have a heart rate sensor, and we also have the fingerprint scanner. So all of that is down there in a nice little line. As you can see from this picture right here, this is the cluster of all of the instruments, I guess we could call it. That's what it is on the card, the cluster of instruments. Well, that's what we have here, a cluster of instruments. When it comes to the selfie camera, it is, I call it either the selfie camera or obviously the front-facing camera because it's looking at you. This is a 8 megapixel camera, and this is going to have all the other nuts and bolts and all the fun stuff that we come to love. But in addition to the fun stuff that we've come to love on the S8 and the Note 8, we're now also going to get animated avatars, probably similar to Apple's Animojis. I can't wait to check these out. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get to do cool new things. We're gonna see what our camera is gonna let us turn into via this new experience, right? It's really catching on. I know Snapchat does it. Facebook's got something to it. The Galaxy Note 8 and the S8, they had all sorts of fun camera features. That's one of the things that I miss about using my Pixel full time, is it takes a killer picture, but I miss those fun little features. It's fun, especially if you have kids and doing fun stuff. So here in the US, we're getting the Snapdragon 845. Overseas, over in China and the other places, everywhere else basically, they're getting another chip. They're getting their own chip. We get our own chip. Now that you know everything that you need to know about the Samsung Galaxy S8 and the S8 Plus, I have a few questions for you. Is the Samsung Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus your next phone? Is there another device that you're holding out for? Leave me a comment below. Let me know where you are. Let me know what you're thinking. How important is this fingerprint scanner underneath the screen to you? I want to know. Is this even important to you? For me, I don't think it is. I think as long as I can access my phone, they already give me so many different ways. Iris scanner, face unlock, fingerprint scanner behind the back of the phone. Now we're going to have it on the front of the phone. I don't think we need it underneath the glass. I think we're fine the way it is. That's my opinion. I want to know yours. I want to hear from you. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. My last question. Do you think Samsung is wasting all of their time, energy, and I'm sure money on trying to put the fingerprint scanner underneath the glass? Do you think they should just abandon the idea or move on? Or do you think they should keep pursuing it and trying to bring that to us because that's what they think we want? I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what you think about this whole fingerprint scanner under the glass, behind on the back of the phone. I want to know. Do you think that where it was back when at the bottom, do you think that was better? What do you think? Let me know what's going on. As you know, we are holding a giveaway. If this is the first time you're seeing my video, please wait till the end and click on the giveaway details video at the end of this video, and you can get the full description of what we're doing and why, and more importantly, how you can enter. The first way you can enter is subscribing to this channel right here. The second way you can enter, you will get an additional 10 entries after you subscribe if you leave a comment below Roman numerals 345. Now, if you're just getting involved and you're just hooking up with me for the love of tech, go back and look at my last couple videos. There's additional ways for you to win and you to enter into the giveaway. I give stuff away for free. All I ask is for your support and for your comments and for your subscribe button. Pretty simple. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't like the video. Either way, whatever you do, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. For the love of tech, namaste.